ring the bell, and here we go. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Perfect punch.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Perfect counter shot. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Quick punch scores. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
It's a very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. How about that time counter shot? They're both trying for a knockout. That hook won't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Punches. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation. And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
He's This is my kind of fight. He's boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. Those counter punches have to hurt. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Throws the jab but does not score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Another scoring shot, and now going for the finish. And there it is, the knockdown punch we knew was coming. As we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So he's back up on his feet, but can he get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked. And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That punch lands. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. He couldn't seize the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round here so far. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Oh, my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Tom? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
That jab misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Do you believe what we are seeing? Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Remember, with the lighter weights, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let...
Can they finish it? And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. I need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Do you believe this? Got him there. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, felt light. Brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as...
What a nightmare scenario! Sugar Ray is down! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So he's back up, but at some point, Johnny, he's got to live to fight another day, doesn't he?
Got to look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Both men step back for just a moment. Can't land that jab. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. A swing and a miss with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Counter punch. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. They exchange punches. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs. We're hoping hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe to toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano, they're letting the shots go.
Touching him up again. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I need to see that again.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, getting new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
So much for deep, and they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
Thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class.